Yes, Casanovians, alright boys. I'm just going through Notting Hill and I wanted to talk to you about this really simple idea that's going to help you explode your dating life, make it in easy as fuck, and just get you lots and lots and lots of dates with beautiful, feminine women. So this is something that I do, something that I teach my clients to do, and something that you can start doing today. You don't even need to have any skill. You don't need to have any special talents. You don't need to be 6'5". You don't need to have an 8-pack. You don't need to have an 8-figure income. What else do you need? Yeah, you don't need those, like, just fucking materialistic metrics. All you actually need to do is become a source of pleasure. Become a source of pleasure. That's it. That's actually what makes dating easy as fuck. It's just what makes life easy as fuck. Becoming a source of pleasure. So making other people feel amazing. Yeah? Making other people feel great, because that is what every human being wants. Yeah? We all just want to feel good. Men want to feel powerful, women want to feel beautiful. Everybody wants to feel important. I think being able to become this source of pleasure, so being the reason why people smile, be the reason why someone has a better day, a rising tide lifts all the boats. I think one of the biggest problems I see, especially with guys who want to get started with cold approach, is their anxiety is fueled because they want to take, right? They've got this take mindset. Really, if you want to make this whole process a lot easier, a lot more effortless, going out there, meeting women, stone cold sober, during the day, if you want to make this process easy as fuck, go from a take mindset to a give mindset. Yeah, the video that I released yesterday where I go out around East London asking 33 women for a date, that is the perfect personification of what I'm talking about. Is like, I'm just going out to give. Yeah, I'm just going out hopefully to make these women smile, give them something to laugh about, just brighten up their day. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you're beautiful, I want to take you out on a date. Yeah, it's like Zan always says, beauty needs a witness. That mindset, that changed my life. That's such a simple mantra. Beauty needs a witness. If you actually internalize that, you ain't gonna have any problems with the feminine, yeah? Because a man who loves women is loved by women. A person who loves people is loved by people. But oftentimes when guys are going out there, they try to cold approach, they're way too stuck in their own head, yeah? They're thinking too many steps ahead. They're experiencing failure in advance, which is what anxiety is, right? Anxiety is experiencing failure in advance. So on the flip side of that, success is confidence. Confidence is experiencing success in advance, right? And the only mindset when it comes to being successful, especially when it comes to cold approach, is just going over to make that woman's day. Yeah, session yesterday, and whenever I sensed that the guy who I was coaching was feeling a little bit hesitant about going in for his approach, it was because he was thinking too much about himself. He was thinking too much about the personal consequences of him going over there. Oh, what if I get blown out? What if she doesn't like me? What if I don't receive love from the feminine? This is a very me-focused mindset. And I'm right, like, we're all motivated by self-interest. We're all animals responding to incentives. So it's understandable that we think of ourselves first. But by going in to whatever approach or whatever experience, thinking, do you know what, mate? I'm gonna go out today, I'm gonna make people smile. I'm gonna be the reason why this woman feels beautiful, desired, and sexy. And once you have made that switch, once you go out to give, once you've decided today, like, you can say it out loud to yourself if you want to, just decide today that you're gonna become a source of pleasure, yeah? And that can be as simple as well as just smiling more. Hello. That can be as simple as just saying hello to 2 women who walk past you. That could be spending less time on the internet, Dude, there's so much garbage. There's so much garbage online. And I see it so much, especially in young guys. I mean, I'm relatively young myself. I'm 27 years old, but for me, I feel as though I'm wise beyond my years. But I see that so many men have just been lied to, right? They've been brainwashed by the brain dead into thinking that, oh, I need to become this high value man. I need to be making 8 figures, have a 8-pack, become this super octane, high alpha giga chad who's eating 15 raw eggs a day, and then beautiful women are magically going to be throwing themselves at me. I'm going to continue to bang this into your brain until you believe it to be true, because the guys who I work with, the guys in my private network, the Entourage, they already fit this criteria. They're already crushing it materialistically. They've got the body, they've got the finances, they've got the lifestyle, they've got the watches, they've got the nice apartment, they've got the luxury lifestyle. But still, there's something missing. It's because the internal hasn't caught up with the external. Yeah? It's like the higher you climb, the further you feel as though you can fall. Becoming a source of pleasure, I think this is what is the missing link. It's the eradication of the ego. It's going out purely to give. It's being able to follow your bliss, speak your truth. If you see somebody who you find attractive, then just going over with that, I want you, but I don't need your mindset. Going over purely to give. Going over purely to make that person's day. So whenever you see somebody who you want to speak with, imagine that there's a beautiful woman who walks past you today, and you start having those self-limiting beliefs. You start thinking about all this red pill dogma. Oh, she's not going to like you because you're not making 8 figures. She's not going to like you because you don't have a Bugatti. She's not going to like you because you don't live in Dubai. Whatever nonsense you're telling yourself. Rather than being a victim to your own bullshit, just say fuck it. Let your legs start walking, right? Just start walking over to her. And all you need to focus on is delivering that compliment, right? You just need to focus on the first few seconds. Don't worry about thinking too many steps ahead. Ignore all of this bollocks day game models like, oh, now I need to vibe, now I need to stack, oh, I need to do some assumption stacking, oh, you look like you could be from Colombia. When I think about Colombia, I think about you. And you sound like fucking C-3PO. Just focus on the first few seconds, right? See somebody and just say something, right? Just let your legs do the walking and your mouth do the talking. Just say, excuse me, hi, just wanted to say, you look amazing, have a good day. Just focus on the open. The whole point of these videos and the live streams and just all the content that I put out there, I just want to make seduction simple, right? This does not need to be complicated. And it's not giving you license to be lazy, it's giving you permission to be free. I'm not saying don't work on yourself. I'm not saying don't pursue the vanity metrics and the materialistic trophies. 100% do that. It's fun, right? I love making money. I love traveling the world. I love creating killer content. But now it's like, I'm not doing those things to become more valid in the eyes of women. Like, that's definitely a part of it, of course. Like, I think on a biological level, everything we do is related to our ability to procreate. But now it's like, I'm doing these things because it makes me feel whole and complete. And now when I'm able to go over to people who I find interesting, that's when I'm operating from that place of wholeness rather than from that place of lack. Does that make sense? So I think in a really simplistic way, it's become the full package. Yeah, become the most fuckable version of yourself. Like, build the body, make the money, get the cars if you want to, because it's fun to play the game of life. It's fun to life max, but don't overcomplicate something which is actually stupidly straightforward. Becoming a source of pleasure, making people feel good, not taking yourself or the situation too seriously, having a smile on your face, laughing your way through life, recognizing that one day this is all going to be space dust and ashes, right? We get one shot at this life, eternity's a long time, and we're too long dead. So whilst we're alive on this planet, let's just enjoy ourselves. Yeah, now obviously there's going to be vicissitudes along the way. There's going to be stresses, there's going to be anxieties, there's going to be phases of whatever, getting bombarded by our own bullshit. I get that, such is life. Life is suffering, right, as the Buddhists say. But I think it's if we can just, what's the, throw me in hell and I'll find a way to enjoy it. Yeah, throw me in hell and I'll find a way to enjoy it. Becoming a source of pleasure, operating from that place of wholeness rather than from that place of lack, going out today just to put smiles on people's faces. When you see that person and you really want to speak to them today, just go over to make their day. Yeah, just focus on the first few seconds. Don't think too many steps ahead. Don't reject yourself on her behalf. Don't experience failure in advance. Don't give yourself the time to talk yourself out of doing the thing. Go over, no fucks given mentality. And all you're doing is taking all of the emphasis off of yourself and making her feel great. Yeah, no one's allergic to a compliment. If you can do it once, you can do it 10 times. And if you can do 10 direct cold approaches, you can do 100. And once you've done 100 direct cold approaches, this whole thing won't feel scary anymore. And if you are struggling, you can download my free courses. They're free, brackets free. I give away information and a charge for implementation. All the stuff is there available to you on your channel. You don't need to buy anything from me. Links are below for all the free shit. And yeah, another day of coaching today, so I'll speak with you boys tomorrow. Love yous. Mwah.